A nonprofit. So, my name is Jackie McKeever. This is my little motto, connecting you to your route to victory. What I do is I help individuals build and buy their dream home, dream car, and create that dream business. For more information, go to www.jackiemckeever.com. So, a little bit about me. I'm the founder and director of Route to Victory. I'm an author. I have an MBA with a minor in accounting. I One of the things I'm proud of myself is I freed myself of $204,000 of debt. I call it a 204K breakup. I am Jackie, the financial coach. A little bit more about me. I grew up in poverty. I was raised by my great grandparents. I was raised in public housing. I've been divorced. I am a single mom of three adults, and I've been on government assistance. A little bit about Route to Victory. Route to Victory is a 501c3 charitable organization. Mission is to empower people's lives through financial health and wellness. Objective is helping you learn to manage your money, reach your financial goals, and create an amazing life. We do this through providing workshop training sessions that prepare you for greater success in your personal finances and strengthens your relationship with money to help you live the life you desire. So let's get this party on the road. Here's the checklist of what you've probably already done. You've done your market research and decided to open up this nonprofit. You went to the Secretary of State, did that paperwork, check. You did your EIN number with the IRS, check, and you've done your tax exempt status at the IRS, check. So what's next in building? You have to learn the facts, learn your audience, and learn how to get donations, and then learn where you can find help. Let's get to it. First, I want to get you at the right mindset. So what I'm doing is I'm exposing these myths and giving you the facts. That's how I'm helping you to learn the facts. Okay? So if you're not making, this is myth number one. If you're not making money, you're a nonprofit. The fact is, a nonprofit is a business, and all businesses run on revenue. So this myth is absolutely false, okay? Because businesses run on revenue. Sometimes people see the word nonprofit and they just assume that they're not making any money. Well, revenue keeps the doors open. Okay, myth number two, all nonprofits are charity. The facts are there are 27 different types of nonprofits. Some examples of nonprofits are public charities, foundations, social advocacy groups, and trade organizations. Okay, myth number three, all nonprofits earn all sources of revenue through grants. These are the facts according to the nonprofit foundation. Only a portion of it comes from corporate grants or foundation. But the one I want you to pay attention to is is the fact that 72% right here comes from public donations. That means you and I are the public, and our donations is what keep the nonprofit open. Okay, myth number four. All nonprofits only need to focus on who they're served or their audience. The facts is that a nonprofit doesn't have just one audience. A nonprofit actually has two. For example, say you open up a food pantry. Who you serve is one audience, And the people or the areas who donate are your second audience in order to keep your doors open, because this is the source. The people in the areas who donate is the sources where you get your revenue. Oftentimes the people you serve are not necessarily, sometimes they are, it just depends on what type of nonprofit you have. But anyway, the people that you serve are not necessarily your biggest revenue generator. Okay? Most of the time, I told you about the 72% comes from here. Okay, myth number 5. All nonprofits only need to get a tax exempt status and people will donate. The fact is, a nonprofit needs to learn 3 things to get donations or grants. Or grants. Number 1, where they are. Okay, the people who donate, where are the grants? Number 2, how to reach them. How do you reach the people who give in donations? How do you reach the people the people or the programs, foundations or whoever that are giving grants? Number 3, what to say. Okay, so say you reach them, you have to know what you say. Your time could be limited, okay? You may not have a long time to ponder on what you need to say, whether it be verbally or in writing. Sometimes you actually have to do both, okay? Well, all the times you need to learn how to do both. Myth number 6, and as far as what to say, I'm going to revisit what to say in a later slide. So make sure y'all stay buckled up. Myth some number 6. Woo, getting tongue tied, y'all. All nonprofits can get help from board members and friends. Okay, this is the facts. A nonprofit has to get help wherever help is available. It may not always be from your board members and friends. Okay. So I've seen where nonprofits, they have doctors, they have lawyers, they have accountants who actually sit on the board. And I've seen um them where they have a bukus of friends who help them um as far as doing the tasks that they need, right? But one person cannot do everything, because listen, many of the board members have a other source of have another thing that they have to pay attention, which is their own income, their own finances. So they may not have a lot of time, even if they really want to devote toward the daily activities that are required to keep your nonprofit running, right? And sometimes your friends, they may or may not help. They may not even understand what the requirements, because they're not in that world, okay? And sometimes you find friends who are, and that have the time to help, and board members that have the time to help because maybe they're retired, you know. But always, always, always get help wherever help is available. One what place you can get it is my website, www.jackiemckeever.com. I love to say this saying also is let's build. Time to build, y'all. We're not quite finished, so stay buckled up. Don't unbuckle your seatbelts yet. So I told you I was going to revisit the what to say. One of the services or help that I offer is the elevator pitch. The elevator pitch actually comes from when salesmen used to meet CEOs or very important VIP people in corporations or businesses that when they were trying to sell a product, usually these owners or these high level position people are very, very busy. That's why they're in the positions, right? And so they would only give the salesman 60 seconds or less in the while they were walking to the elevator or in the elevator going to the next meeting. So that's where the elevator comes from. It's referred to as the elevator pitch. So what I'm doing is I'm offering to create you a elevator pitch. It's exactly what you need to say to gain the attention of your audience and your possible donors or grants. The people who are doing grants is the elevator pitch. So I'm offering an elevator pitch service. And to find out more about the elevator pitch service that I offer, go to www.jackiemckeever.com. Remember, I am Jackie, the financial coach. What I do is I help individuals build and buy their dream home, dream car, and create that dream business. And I can help you too. In a nutshell, I'm a purpose pusher. You have a purpose. Let's push it. Let's bring it to manifestation. Let's build. Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.